sports. It's in the game.
And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League Final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
And this is it, the final of the UEFA Champions League. It's where everyone wants to be. Only two sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight.
Well, it is. It's the big parter. It will be after the game. But as players, it's very difficult to try and stay in the moment and not get carried away. And that's the job of the senior players in the dressing room, but also the coach. Look around your team, see the calm ones, have a word with them, get them to pass the message on, stick to the game plan, go out and win the game.
And they're underway now in the Champions League Final. We're about to find out which team is the best in Europe. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Marcelo starts with Carvajal as fullbacks. Toni Kroos starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And beginning the game up front today, Karim Benzema. Ramos. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Clément Lenglet plays alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. Arturo Vidal starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And operating through the middle in attack today is Luis Suarez. Toni Kroos, one of the finest all-round midfield players in the modern game. Lee, what sort of performance might we see from him?
He's on the ball all the time, and his ability on the ball is absolutely phenomenal. He doesn't pass the ball away, he lends it to his teammates because he wants it back. Very difficult to get the ball off him.
Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous... Oh, good hit, close shave.
Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Griezmann. De Jong. On to Messi. De Jong. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Griezmann. Suarez. De Jong. Now Griezmann. Messi. Can they take the lead? A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League Final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do it justice how patient they were in the build-up and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Isco. Casemiro. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Sergio Busquets. Now with De Jong. Suarez. Casemiro acquitting himself magnificently to win it back. Karim Benzema. Isco. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Oh, can you believe this? Just when it looked as though the door was locked, it's been reopened.
Well, they're back in it, and you can hear the relief with their fans. Game on. Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net. Well, the happy times are back. The coach is more than delighted by his team's response.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Vidal. Frankie de Jong. Sergio Busquets. De Jong. Now Busquets. Messi. Arturo Vidal. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Excellent vision. And now here's Eden Hazard. Casemiro. Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Modric. Can they take the lead here? Well, body in the way. Griezmann. Now Busquets. Suarez. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Griezmann. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Excellent passing. Sergio Busquets. Suarez. Now Vidal. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Messi. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. De Jong. This is Vidal. Longley. Now Griezmann. Jordi Alba. De Jong. Well read to put an end to that attack. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Isco. Promising attack this. Casemiro. Oh, a nice looking pass. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs. Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
A chance to revisit the goal. So they're playing once more. Will Barcelona be able to bounce back?
Well, look at the stats. Barcelona enjoying the bulk of possession here. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they've produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And Suarez keeps going. And the goalkeeper, Lee, a picture of concentration.
Well, he had his eye on the ball, he waited for the striker, and then he smothered it. It's really, really good goalkeeping. Well, you can sense the frustration growing on the touchline, Derek. He knows that was an opportunity to get back into this.
Messi with the corner. Well, a goal for Barcelona from the corner here really would change the complexion of the game. Fired over by Messi. Griezmann. Suarez. Now Griezmann. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Sergio Busquets. Suarez. And return to Suarez. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. And oh, he's missed it! Good heavens!
Well, what a chance for an equaliser, Derek. At this level, you don't get many chances, and that was one of them.
Karim Benzema. Now Casemiro. Isco. Isco has it. Toni Kroos. This is Sergio Ramos. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. It was a fine-looking attack, but now they've given the ball away. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. Ramos. Now with Benzema. Marcelo. This is Kroos. Karim Benzema. Kroos. And moving the ball nicely. Isco. Promising looking ball. Marcelo. Now with Benzema. And it was a very good looking move, but alas, no end product. Fine teamwork to win it back.
Well, as you can see, Real Madrid haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw us away from here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent set piece. And then it's a good headed finish, to be fair. Keeper no chance. Lovely goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
Fati.
Well, given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view, what positives can you find, Lee?
Well, how frustrated do a set of players look, and quite rightly so. These Barcelona players look down on their knees. They've been poor tonight, let their standards drop. Inexcusable, really. Back to the drawing board next week on the training ground. No way back from here for me.
Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Karim Benzema. What can they do from here? Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. Suarez, intelligent run. De Jong. Messi. Oh, big opportunity. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. The record winners of the UEFA Champions League have done it again. For every success story, there's a hard luck story. But Real Madrid concentrating on their own joy. They do love this competition, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely, and with every winner, there's always a loser. But those players don't care. They're celebrating, and at the start of the season, Derek, Real Madrid will look at certain goals and targets, and the Champions League would have been one of those.
And they know what comes next, the presentation of the cup with the big ears.
Well, you just think how many games they've played this season as well. All that's in the past now. The game that's just happened was the most important one.
They're all poised. The Champions League winners. And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. And this is really special, getting to celebrate in front of your own fans, Lee.
Well, it's giving something back. These fans have travelled all over the place following their team. Now they get to join in the celebrations, go into the crowd and give them the cup, that's what I say.
Well, then it might never find its way to the trophy cabinet, Lee. And now the images of these heroes captured for eternity. Real Madrid, the club champions of Europe.